Eufy sees UP, you see.
Okay, yeah, what the heck is this?
Okay, this is bad and no, don't read it all. I'm gonna read it out to you because it starts bad and then gets hilariously bad.
Okay.
Eufy, a sub-brand of charger/battery giant Anchor, has been caught sending pictures to their cloud servers without user consent.
Oh.
To which you might say, yeah, surprise, surprise. But wait, there's more. Paul Moore, a security consultant, was reviewing the Eufy Doorbell Dual, a camera-equipped smart doorbell that claims that recorded footage will be kept private and stored locally with military-grade encryption.
What does that mean?
That means AES 256.
Oh, okay.
As far as I can tell.
Nice.
But upon some snooping, it turned out that Eufy was sending user data to the cloud, including full resolution images from the camera, despite claiming in their marketing materials that the files are stored locally and there's no cloud integration. Oh, there's a link. We can actually check their website now. Ready?
Have they updated it
No
yet?
clouds or costs.
Oh.
Whoopsie daisies. No costs because you're the product. Anyway, sorry. The files are not only uploaded to the cloud, but also tagged with facial recognition that ties the images to a user.
Whoa, okay.
It also takes a snapshot of the feed before a face was recognized and uploads that to the cloud as well. And it's not like Mr. Moore is just making things up. Going on Mr. Moore's story time to make Eufy look bad. Other users have tested the same thing and found that the files were uploaded even when they had never used the web UI.
Wow.
But wait, it gets even better. You might think that Mr. Moore might have reached out to Eufy and been ignored.
Yeah.
Not so. He reached out and they replied, saying that they were aware the photos were being uploaded and that it was for notification purposes.
No.
And that the pictures were deleted afterward.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. They also said that they plan to encrypt the API messages. Meaning,
you plan on doing this. Oh.
Meaning, well, no, I'm sure they do, because that will make it harder for users to detect that their images are being uploaded.
They said that?
Well, no, they didn't say the quiet part out loud.
Okay.
But they said that they will be encrypting the API messages.
Yeah.
Further testing by Paul showed that this wasn't the case, as after he deleted his pictures and notifications from the app, he was still able to access the images hosted online.
Oh, no.
Another user discovered that you can remotely start a stream and watch the unencrypted live camera feeds without authentication using VLC.
This is junk we used to do when I was in high school.
You can remotely start a stream and watch their cameras live. No authentication, no encryption. Oh, haha!
Hey,
what's up, Paul?
Hey,
I actually didn't know that we were specifically called out.
That was Paul himself,
I believe so,
on Twitter. Well, great work, Paul.
Yeah, great work indeed. This is a massive.
This is disgusting.
Not just user data, mishandling scandal. This is a legal problem. Apparently, Eufy did initially deny to Paul M what was going on.
There's another thing in here where he deleted his deleted his account, I thought he said. Yeah. So that's next.
Oh, wait. He deleted his account altogether. Never mind just deleting
so he deleted the pictures first off his local app or whatever. And then later, he found out that after deleting his account, he could still access his photos.
Wow.
So their whole, we're getting rid of these, we're recycling these things.
He was also able to access the AES 128. That's slightly less military-grade encryption.
Yeah.
The key in plain text by looking at the API calls.
Neat.
So to recap, it appears that Eufy is storing images of faces with usernames attached to them on public-facing servers without encryption. They expose their own encryption keys in their API calls and allow users to access unencrypted streams without authentication. Our discussion question: compared to previous breaches, how bad is it? Bad.
Yeah, well, it depends which breach you're talking about, because we've had like there's the Australian breach where everyone's like passports leaked out, but then there's been breaches that aren't as bad. So I don't know. It's really bad though. How do we stop companies from being so?
By suing them in ways that are actually meaningful.
Yeah,
like not just cost of doing business fines. Like when something this bad happens, you actually sue them into oblivion.
One of the biggest
so that
problems,
everyone else is afraid. You make an example out of them.
We've talked about this on Wen Show actually a bunch. One of the biggest problems with tech lawsuits is it's often unimpactful amounts of money that they have to pay.
Well, it's not just that it's unimpactful. It's that it takes so long to reach a verdict, and with all the appeals and all the legal processes that you have to go through in order to actually reach the point where they pay a fine, that the amount that they have probably made on that bad behavior during that time dwarfs the cost of the fine. It's not even
Makes it just not matter.
It's not even just how much of a percentage of their overall revenue it is. It's on a per illegal action basis that we're telling them it's worth it.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cassandra asks, are you guys going to continue working with Anchor over this? Absolutely not. You heard it here first. We're done with Anchor.
And that sucks, because I really liked Anchor.
Yeah, I've liked a lot of their products over the years.
That blows. That is absolutely what we should be doing, but it just sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. If Eufy Smart Scale is sending pictures of my balls and taint, is that a bad thing?
Sorry, is that one of our discussion questions?
That's a discussion question, yeah. I started reading that before I
have this. Okay, who wrote this topic? This is the discussion question, completely unaltered, okay? I have a Eufy Smart Scale. Is sending pictures of my balls and taint to the Chinese government? That's what's written on the doc.
Just says is. I should have read the whole thing before I started actually reading it out loud. I'm crying. Is this one of those situations where they went on a walk with their cousins? Wow. I don't know if the Smart Scale has a camera pointed up. I probably doubt it.
No, I think it does.
What?
I think so. I thought it did. Hold on. Well, let's look it up. Let's look it up.
This is talking about like a smart doorbell, not a scale.
Hold on. Maybe it has a camera. Body fat scale, blah, blah, fitness, body composite. But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it does. Maybe it does. Visceral fat. Like maybe it like looks at your tummy. 4 sensors. I don't know, Luke. I'm guessing. Blah, 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 blah.
When in the shower, you need to spend more time scrubbing your nether regions.
I mean, that's a notification some people could use.
This notification brought to you by the Eufy Smart Scale. Be sure to check on what's going on outside your friends' doors by checking out our unencrypted door cams.
I mean, it might have a camera. Just because they're not advertising it.
Yeah.
They're doing all kinds of things they didn't say they were doing.
Yeah, there you go.
It's not like a little tiny pinhole camera costs anything pretty much. It could easily have one.
Yeah. They, even 1080p wouldn't be that expensive. Yeah, that was a creepy one, right? Yeah, we figured. Yeah. So I have that robot vacuum thing now, and my girlfriend was showing me this super cool new feature of how you can call it and you can see out the front and you can talk through it and stuff. And she was like, "Oh yeah, I think it's cool. I think it's just so like people can like talk to their pets and stuff." And I'm like, "This is horrifying. I hate this. We're taping over this. This is not happening." This is not cool and a big problem. There's no reason why my admittedly quite awesome, I'm very happy with it.
Yeah.
Robot vacuum needs a camera that is accessible through like the internet and stuff. So yeah.